Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here in the lovely world of raccoons with me, Vanillaraccoon. Heyo! Vomp, 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 vomp. Vomp, 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 vomp. I'm so happy that Optifine has officially been released for Minecraft 1.9 just because I miss doing that. Vomp, 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 vomp. Vomp, 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 vomp. Okay, enough of that. Alright, so what we're going to be doing in this episode, you guys, is we're actually going to be taking a break from working on the structures and the bone meal action that we've been doing. That's pretty evident, as you guys can tell, thanks to zooming in via Optifine from Minecraft 1.9. I'm so excited that it's finally here. So we're going to actually be working over by the house of the Shamans and Priests because while I've been doing a lot of work establishing some more of these small food structures along with more storage, okay, we can't see one from right here, but aside from establishing food storage facilities along with our duck storage facilities, quack, I really wanted to home down. If you heard any beeping, that was my battery charger for my controllers. Batteries are fully charged. But I really wanted to get down into the actual, it's getting a firm foundation for the lore that we're going to be establishing for this ancient Mayan city. And one thing that I was starting to think about was, well, we have the House of the Shamans. This is a place where the shamans and the priests will come together. The shamans will tell the priests the dreams, the visions that they had about their city, and the priests will go ahead and plan out some type of ceremony to then fulfill what the gods, the sun gods, the rain gods, the harvest gods, whatever deities there were in the Mayan culture that they worshipped. The priests will then plan out a ceremony for those gods, and then bam. But I kind of sat back and thought to myself, it's one thing for them to come inside of here, brew up their mystic beverages that the shamans would drink that would then put them in their deep trance, or for whatever the priests would use for their ceremonies. But that's something I should probably look up, shouldn't I? But I kept thinking to myself, we don't really have a place where they can just sit together and commune with one another. And then I started wandering around this area, planting trees, and then doing some little bone meal action, but then not liking what I was getting, so undoing the bone meal action. And then it hit me like a train, much like the sickness that I have been dealing with for the past couple of days, which explains why we have not had any Minecraft related videos. But it hit me like a train, and I said to myself, this is where I want the shamans and the priests to come together and to commune with one another, to have their talks, their spiritual talks, their talks about the city, their talks about their fallen king, Baron Sarome. Their talks about the latest team that won the ancient Mayan ball, the ancient Mayan ball game. And so what we're going to be doing in this episode is we're just going to be creating a small little area for them to interact with one another. Now, the one thing I wanted to just do for a bit with you guys on camera is that I wanted to. We obviously have a new block, the path block, and it is an amazing block. I don't have gravel on me, but that's okay. But the one thing that I wanted to do with our pathway in respects to this area, and depending on how well it looks and how much we like it, we could then apply it to the other pathways. But I wanted to mix up the path block with just dirt blocks, and then also coarse dirt, and I do not think I want to use gravel, because gravel would stand out like a sore thumb, if you know what I mean. Like, arf. I love it how I can zoom in. Have I told you guys I'm glad that Optifine is out now? I'm pretty glad Optifine is out now for Minecraft 1.9. Okay, so the reason why I do not want to use gravel in this pathway is because, for example, if we look right here at the cobblestone half slabs, this sticks out. At first I wanted to have a nice little incline. I did not want to have to keep jumping up and up, but I really could not think of any stairs that would look acceptable here, so that's why we just went and opted out to use cobblestone half slabs. See, nice little small incline, don't gotta jump up, and yeah. But this really does, now that I think about it, and constantly running back and forth here, does stick out, and it's coming to the point where I don't like it. So that's pretty much why I don't want to use gravel, because let's just go ahead and set gravel down right here, okay? Actually, no, let's go ahead and place some gravel right down here. This just stands out, okay? You have this, I'm going to say it's a light tan, but it's probably a medium tan now that I think about it. We have this medium level tanned block, and then you just have this dull, gray, boring type of block. And that's not cool. It doesn't flow. So what I want to do here with this little pathway, let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And let's go ahead and grab our coarse dirt. And let's see. I don't want this whole area. Like, we're just going to do this part on camera, and then I'm going to knock out the rest of it off camera. But I don't want this one small narrow pathway to be it. To be coarse dirt, dirt, and path block. No. I want them to be spread out from one another. I don't know if I want them to be touching like that, because then, ooh, sun setting. I'm going to be doing a lot of zooming in because we have the Optifine now. But it's, no, I don't like that right there. Let's go ahead and pick that back up. That's nice. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Ooh. If I right click with my shovel in my main hand. Okay, good. That's gonna do that. Good. We could probably try and come up with some little pattern. Hey. Okay. Okay, that was a weird thing. I don't know if that's a bug with having a block in your offhand or what. But let's just go ahead and go sleep real quick, because I don't want to be doing work during the night. That is the one thing that I've noticed with Minecraft 1.9, is that now that the players have a hitbox, I think if players did not already have a hitbox, they do now. In the event that players have already had a hitbox, I think it's larger than what it used to be, or they changed up what the hitbox range is. And so when a spider at least gets close to me, not too close, but when a spider gets fairly close, it does hurt, and it's not fun to deal with. Scalos, like the one that just burned up before us, man, can they PvP. If they couldn't PvP before, they can now. So let's go ahead and just, resume back to this. I don't want to have a distinct, noticeable pattern, because that would, in my opinion, sort of ruin what it is I'm trying to do here. And what it is that I'm trying to do here is just lay out a cool... Did my block just disappear? I think it did. Oops. Okay, let's go ahead and do something like this. I don't know how well this could look. Let's go ahead and do something like this. And then we can go ahead and spread out our path blocks. I think this is too much already right here. This is definitely posing. Hey, where's my block? Give me my block. This game taking my blocks. You guys see it? You guys are seeing it live. Or not, maybe not live. But you guys are seeing this on camera. Okay. Okay, so I don't want to take too much time of this episode working on this pathway, but let's go ahead up here and see what we have. It's not looking too bad, in my opinion. We could probably decorate it with some flowers, maybe raise up the block levels that the leaves go. But overall, I'm going to now get to work with this, and I'm going to see you guys when we have something to show. So I'm not entirely done working quite yet. But it is the nighttime, and oh, hey, buddy, I'm trying to talk about you. I'm trying to talk about you not behind your back, but in front of you. So, it's nighttime, and as some of you guys may know, and for those of you who do not know, well, here you go. Zombie villagers now have, if you were to take a zombie villager and resurrect him, meaning turning him into a villager, saving him, as some people like to say it, then you will see that they will, when they're in their zombie villager form, you will be able to see exactly what kind of villager they will turn into. I couldn't take it anymore. I'm sorry, you guys. But the one thing I noticed as I was trying to survive the night here is that zombie villager, his clothing was peeking through the golden armor. I'm not sure how well you guys could tell, but it was. So I guess what I can do now is I'll just show you what it is that I have done. Get back, you 8-legged freak. Get back. Where's my shield? Let's go ahead and... Oh, that's so creepy. It's not really lit in there. You have your dense jungles going on, and then you just see those red eyes. Oh... I think that shows I did a good job with how I wanted that jungle to look. Okay, so let's go ahead, get our shield up, and get our sword at the ready. Hee-yah, hee-yah, hee-yah. Yeah, fool, get wrecked, son. Get wrecked. Okay, so why do I keep hearing noises like it sounds like potion, like the kind that witches make now in 1.9. Okay, so, ooh, free experience. Easy kill, easy kill. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We have a little pathway that connects. Ooh, now that it's actually all grass, we can go ahead and do this. So we have a pathway that connects to this pathway right here. And I really was on the fence about this, because I don't really want to have every single structure connecting to one another. Don't you come over here, fool. But anyways, I did not want to have every single structure connect to one another in one way or another, nor did I want it to appear that way. But considering this is the house of the shamans and the priests, they're going to get hungry. And when they're chilling out here late at night under this great tree that we're probably going to come up with a story for, they're going to get hungry. So why not just for them at least give them the ability to easily access the food storage that is up here. The food cache. That's what we're going to call this from now. Oh, there's actually beetroot. That is what we're going to call this from now on. The food cache. Not the food storage. Because that just sounds weird. Makes me think of something modern. Food storage. Food cache. It makes me think of wilderness. Care packages. That type of stuff. So, let me go ahead and finish up work. I just wanted to come back and briefly show you guys the zombie villagers' clothing poking through the gold armor, and then just, I guess, catch you up to what I'm doing here. So, I'll see you guys in a moment. We have some progress, and we don't really have all that much progress to show. However, at this point now, I've been sitting here for the past 6 hours working on all of this, and not that I don't want to quit early. It's just for my health. I'd like to call this an episode here and now because I'm still coughing, and as I work throughout the day here, I've had to take a few breaks where I just stepped outside to get some fresh air, open up some windows, and breathe in the nice fresh air that way as well. But this is what we have. We're using, there we are. We're using end rods. And I know some people may think, hey, why are you using end rods? Why not torches? Well, this is if you would like to go by the Hollywood sense of shamans and ancient Mayan civilizations, they tend to have this mystic help from another world, shall we say, type of technology. And in this case, for lighting purposes, I figured why not go ahead and apply that here. Now, that's not to say if you want to go by the most famous Alien versus Predator movie that the Mayans were helped by aliens. Well, actually, I think it was the Predators who came down and helped the Mayans get started and rolling with their civilization. But if you want to use the sense that some type of alien life had come down, visited the Mayans, and helped engineer what they did or help them construct their pyramids, then by all means, go ahead. But this, for the most part, it gives it that mystic feel. It gives it that, hey, that's not a torch, but hey, how did the Mayans go about able to do this? How did they pull it off, okay? And overall, at nighttime especially, I think this looks rather wicked if you ask me. But we also have some vines growing, and I also wanted some time to pass between the previous clip so that we could also have some vines starting to grow down from the leaf blocks in the tree. Adds to the minor aesthetic details. Now, we will have to, from time to time, once the vines have fully grown, trim them to keep it neat. But at the same time, we're going to have to do so in a way that, again, gives you the this is a ruins. There are no Mayans living here. No one is here to keep the place neat and tidy. We will be adding more leaf blocks, which means I'm going to have to be harvesting more leaf blocks from oak trees down the line. But I'll probably knock that out overnight when I have nothing better to do at 4 in the morning. But I decided to go ahead and play with the path that we have going on over here, which is a mixture of the path block, coarse dirt, and did it get rid of my dirt? It definitely did get rid of my dirt. Okay, so in the event that, oh, here's a dirt block. So what I'm doing is just every now and then placing one coarse dirt block, one dirt block, and then paving a grass block into a path block. And then from there, just scattering it out all throughout here. Now, the one thing I was thinking as I kept running around through here throughout the day in real life is that this is really, for an ancient Mayan civilization, okay, they were pretty good with the math. They were pretty good with engineering. They were pretty good with a lot of stuff. That make today's scientists question how they were able to pull it off, which conspiracy theorists think aliens came down and helped them. But this is the pathways that we have are really, really neat. And again, going with the idea that this is a ruins, that these are ruins, there we go, that these are ruins, I don't want that to be the case, which is why I want to really experiment with these different path ideas. If anyone has any ideas as to how we can use the path blocks and use blocks that have already been in the game to come up with a cool little pathway, feel free to let me know. Tweet the pictures at me over on the Twitters if you're on that. I would say the Facebook fan page is another way you could go about sharing your ideas with me via images, but I really don't know why I have a Facebook fan page. I don't even check it. But anywho, I think at some point down the line, we're going to be working on pathways. We may have a video dedicated exclusively to the pathways and then do some building on camera as well, because building on camera to me is muy importante. And as I get back into the swing of things with recording these videos for you guys, as I get better in regards to my health, I like to be able to show you guys what it is, walk you guys through my mindset with all this stuff, because I can understand some people like to record a video straightforward, and to those people who do that, cool beans. Just make sure it's entertaining or informative from point A to point B. Don't just be like, I have a reference image on my other screen here, and you just, the viewer is staring at this. That's not, that's boo. Get that off of YouTube. Get out of here. Go back to your job, whatever it is, you old hag. But building on camera, to me at least, can be informative to you guys and can inspire you guys even to get your build on. So as I get better and as I get more practice with this whole talking and doing stuff on camera, soon enough we'll have building on camera. But anywho, you guys, I don't want to do any more talking because I would like to just call it a day for work. So if you like what you see, then please give that like button a hug and subscribe for the latest buzz. And if you had a blast with a good laugh, then make sure you favorite this video and share it with a friend or two. But until next time, peeps, this is Vanillaraccoon. Peace out.